Okay. Please read this passage out loud. If you get stuck, I will tell you the word so you can keep reading. When I say stop, I may ask you to tell me what you read, so do your best reading. Okay, you're gonna start here, okay? Okay, You can begin whenever you're ready.
One day when Helen Keller was nearly 2 years old, she developed a raging fever. By the time she woke up from it days later, she had become blind and deaf. Helen's parents couldn't speak to her or show her anything. They had no way to teach Helen, and Helen had no way to communicate. Helen grew frustrated and threw violent tantrums, stamping and screaming. Once in a furious rage, she tipped over her little sister's crib. Helen's parents were deeply concerned. They hired Anne Civilian and a young teacher to try to communicate with their troubled and angry daughter. Sullivan had a unique approach to try to teach Helen. She would use her finger to spell out words on the palm of Helen's hand and then place Helen's hand on objects. For instance, she would spell out tree and then place Helen's hand on a tree. For a long time, Helen did not seem to understand.
Stop. Okay, understand. Okay. Okay. Flip it over. Okay, we got a new passage. It's the same thing. You're going to read it out loud. If you get stuck, I'll tell you a word. When I say stop, I may ask you to tell me what you read, so do your best reading. You'll have 1 minute to read as many words as you can. Start here at the beginning again. Whenever you are ready, you can begin.
Sloths and monkeys are two types of mammals that live in South America. There are many similarities and differences between sloths and monkeys. Both sloths and monkeys generally live in the middle latitudes that tend to be tropical. Both sloths and monkeys like to live in trees and climb around the canopy. They both tend to eat plant material, but occasionally eat insects. But they are both mammals. They both have furry bodies. Many people that think that sloths and monkeys are closely related, but they are quite different. Although both sloths and monkeys live in South America, monkeys can also be found on other continents like Africa and Asia. Also, there are even monkeys that live in snow. Although both sloths and monkeys live in trees, sloths move very slowly. It is one of their defining characteristics. Monkeys, on the other hand, tend to move quickly from branch to branch. Also, sloths tend...
Okay, one last passage. Same thing. You'll have a minute to read as much as you can. Okay, so read everything out loud. If you get stuck, I'll help you with the word. I may ask you about the story later, so do your best reading. You're going to start here, whenever you're ready.
Tensions are running high in the Groff home as talks on summertime bedtime rules continue. The household is evenly divided into two camps. So far, there is no sign that either side will surrender. At 8 o'clock this evening, the young Groffs, Ben and Lou, brought their demands to their parents. It appears that they had been organizing for some time and were prepared for a fight. They asked for a later bedtime. They said they ought to be allowed to stay up till 10 o'clock in the summer. In support of their request, they pointed to the facts that they have no school in the morning and that it doesn't get dark until late in the summer. They also said that everyone else gets to stay up late and it's not fair. Their parents responded by offering a 8:30 bedtime. This would be a half-hour gain for the younger Groffs. The younger Groffs rejected this offer.
Stop.